Blackburn.
Enterprises.
Thank you for coming to our channel. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me. Back with a new movie review. I'm JB.
I'm Ken.
And today we're going to be reviewing
I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody.
Okay, so enough.
Yeah, I'm not a singer at all.
Yes, I Want to Dance with Somebody. Alrighty. This movie is directed by Cassie Lemmons. Might know previous movies she's directed, such as
Harriet.
Okay. Harriet. She also directed another movie. 92? 92? Did it come out 92? Scary movie?
Oh, no, I was thinking about Eve's Bayou.
Did she direct Eve's Bayou?
Yes.
I think that was her first one. First one. I actually was thinking about Candyman. No, she was in Candyman. That's what it is. That's what always throws me off. She was in Candyman. That's what it is. Yeah, she was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Alright, so I guess let's go ahead and get into those actors and actresses.
Yes.
This movie is starring Naomi, Ackie. Might know her previous movies such as?
She's in the Star Wars.
Check out the big brain on
I don't know
Brad.
which one, but she was in.
I think it was the Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah. Rise of
Skywalker. All right, pretty good. Okay, starting out pretty good. Okay. Also starting this movie, we have Ashton Sanders. Might know him previous movies such as?
Ashton. He was in Moonlight, which we didn't get to see.
Why would you tell everybody that? They don't need to know we ain't never seen Moonlight. Which is a critically acclaimed movie.
Right, we're gonna watch it.
But yeah,
it's on the list.
He was in Moonlight. Okay. Also starting this movie, we have Stanley Tucci. Also starting this movie, we have Nafessa Williams. Might know in previous movies such as?
Is that Robin? That's Robin, right? She was on something as
This is one of our earliest reviews.
Yes, we did a review on
Black and Blue.
Black and Blue. Yes, I was like, I should have known that. That is her.
Yes. She was on Black and Blue.
Yes, it was. Yes.
Okie dokie. Also starting this movie, we have Tamara Tooney.
That's the mama, right?
That's the mama.
Yeah.
Might know a previous movie such as?
She was on another movie we did a review on as well.
No, we didn't. Oh, maybe, I don't know. The movie I'm thinking about actually is the one with Denzel. She was in Flight.
Oh, yeah, she was in Flight. She was in Flight.
Yes.
Yes, she was in Flight.
She was in Flight.
We didn't do that.
No, we didn't. All right, and last but not least, Clark Peters.
Yes, that's the dad.
Might know him in previous movies such as? We actually did a review on this as well.
Yes, we did. What was that?
The director of this movie directed that movie.
Oh,
Harriet.
He was in Harriet. He
was in Harriet.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get into the plot.
All right, so basically this is a biopic. Is that what it is? Biopic?
Yeah, I guess this would be considered a biopic, right?
Yeah. About Whitney Houston's life from when she first met Clive Davis.
Clive Davis.
To, all throughout her life. What she's went through, what she achieved in life, and it was very awesome.
Right, so exactly what she said is pretty much a biopic, so to speak, where we get to explore who Whitney Houston was back in the 80s, back when she, when she was at the height of her singing. And when she first met Clive Davis, and when she met Clive Davis, her life
drastically changed.
Yes. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our likes.
First off, I love this movie. We need more black critics. That's all I'm gonna say. We need more black critics because this movie is phenomenal. It gave me all the feels. Okay. And it made me want to go back, and it took me back to places that remembering where I was when I saw The Bodyguard, remembering different things that is displayed in the movie, songs that I remember listening to. It was nostalgic.
So you like the highlights.
I like the highlights and the nostalgia.
You like the highlights.
Yes.
Okay. I gotta be objective. I think that's one of my double-edged swords. It's like a good and a bad. It's a like and a dislike. You definitely love the highlights, and so for one, of course, if you're a Whitney Houston fan, this movie is definitely for you. You're definitely gonna be able to relive, some of her iconic moments. You know what I'm saying, from Super Bowl performances to just reliving some of her #1 hits and #1 albums. Those are the exciting parts. Those are the parts that you're gonna love, and you're just gonna, you know, zone out for a moment and just live in that song, you know, or live in those moments.
Yeah.
But I feel like the bad part of that is it often to me seemed like a highlight reel as opposed to a movie. And so that to me I think was more of a detriment. So because as opposed to, you know, getting to know who Whitney was and, you know, getting more in tune with her character, it was more so like, this happened. Oh, okay, we seen that. And then this, we're showing this. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that. That was cool. And then they showed this. Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was cool, too. And they showed this. Oh, yeah, that was my favorite moment, too. It was like a whole bunch of member berries. And so I think that would, that kind of was, to me, kind of a detriment. But like I said, if you're a fan of the music, it's going to be hard. And so the music lover in me and the movie critic in me was kind of butting heads because I'm definitely enjoying the music that I'm hearing, you know, like as you said, going back to certain times, certain occasions that you remember. But like actually getting more time with the character of, you know, Whitney Houston and who she was and how Naomi Ackie was playing her, you know, I don't know if I necessarily got that.
I can see that. I can see that.
Anyone likes?
What they chose to show, I like that part of the movie because, you know, when you're doing somebody's life, there's 48 years of stuff to sift through. Right. So I love the way Cassie Lemmons was able to pull out certain things to show or to display. Yeah,
that could be a hard thing to juggle when you're trying to, when you're looking at a biopic and you're trying to figure out, okay, so what am I gonna make sure, what absolutely has to be in the movie? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then when you have all these things that, you know, together, then you have to, the editing process is, I have a hard time editing videos sometimes, so I can only imagine having to edit a movie like this, and trying to figure out what to keep and what not to keep, you know what I'm saying? We gotta have this here, and so that can be a hard job, and especially when it comes to a biopic, so I understand that as well.
And my other like was the way they showed Whitney's relationship with the people around her. I love how she depicted or displayed the relationships.
Depicted?
I'm sorry, depicted the relationships of her family members, her friends, Clive Davis, like how they really got to shine or show how those relationships impacted her life.
I agree with you to an extent. I feel like all of it wasn't shown the way I feel like it made. Well, this again is my opinion that it should have. Like, okay, it was certain relationships that they definitely showed those people having an impact on her, you know, and we got to see that. I think there was other people that I would have liked to see more and see, okay, so how did this, you know what I'm saying, how did this relationship, you know, as you know, she became the music star that she was, as she became a movie star and became this global icon, how did that affect these certain relationships? And a lot of times, and you know, that can change things. And I don't know if we really got a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? We got, again, I guess, similar to what I was saying about the highlights, we got glimpses here and there where you've seen, you know, certain things take place, but I think stuff would have had a larger impact if we had other times to sit in those particular cases where we would have been able to absorb more so and understand or get to know, you know, or see rather, you know, those experiences that she had with those different people.
Okay.
Anyone likes?
I already said I like the music, right?
I don't know if you said the music, but of course, I mean, the music was dope. Like I said, I think, I don't know if we said it or not, but we're going to say it again. Yeah, if you're a Whitney Houston fan, you're definitely going to love it.
I love that,
You know, they go through a plethora of her songs, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
They didn't even scratch the surface. So many of them.
I mean, yeah, but again, that's a hard thing. I mean, you're not going to... It's gonna be hard to, it's gonna be hard to, especially with someone like that. Like, again, she had 7 number ones, so
yes, woo.
It's gonna be hard to, you know, play every single Whitney song that her fans want to hear. I know some, also some of the things there, and so again, I understand the task that you were given, and this could be difficult, and so I gotta give Cassie Lemmons for some of the things that she chose to highlight, because I think one thing that is interesting, and I think that other races deal with it, but I feel like black people, or especially black artists, deal with it the most, is the idea, and I think we just talked about that on something else, I feel like one of our videos, but just the idea of what selling out is, and how a lot of black artists have to deal with it. Like I feel like a lot of races don't necessarily have to deal with that.
Right.
Maybe Hispanics, maybe, I'm not sure, but I know for sure black people always have to deal with that.
Like I never hear anybody call like Justin Bieber a sellout.
No, you don't. But like depending on, like I say, in the black community, and especially when it comes to R&B artists and hip hop artists, and the type of music that they choose to sing or that they choose to highlight or what have you, they could be they are called a sellout, or that they're singing quote unquote white music or what have you. So so I do like the fact that was put in, that they took the time to do that, because that is something that even in today's time there's a lot of artists that have to deal with.
Yeah.
Another plus that I like also is the movie. Okay, so going into the movie is over 2 hours. It's 2 plus. It's almost 2 hours and 30 minutes long. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, gosh, it's gonna be another long one. And again, I like long movies, but some of these movies here and there be like, okay, like, come on. But this 2 hours and 26 minutes flies by. Yeah. It flew by. So arguably you could have put some more in there, but it wouldn't. I guess because of the stuff that she has in there, you know what I'm saying, it is entertaining. You are enjoying yourself as you're in there. So maybe that is one of the reasons that it flies by. Also, I like the again, I think that's a crutch or a double-edged sword, so to speak. Where I like the acting. Like some people I enjoy it, and other people necessarily not so much. Definitely Naomi Ackie as the lead and as playing Whitney Houston. I enjoyed her interpretation of Whitney. She did give me, like, personally, she did give me Brandy vibes. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know if it's because of how she looks or how she sounds, or maybe a little bit of both. But she definitely gave me Brandy vibes, which is a little ironic because I guess Whitney Houston played her
Cinderella.
Yeah, it was a fairy godmother. But she gave me Brandy vibes. But I definitely enjoyed what she was able to do, and I wish that they could have took some time to maybe give her more, so to speak, because I think some of those moments that we could have gotten, I think that she was a capable actress and that she would have been able to do it. And
I'm gonna say that that's one of my dislikes / likes. Like, yes, she is a wonderful actress, and yes, some of the mannerisms, I could tell she studied Whitney and she had her mannerisms down, but at some point, like this one particular scene, like I forgot who she was, like, because I don't think that the way she looked did not give me Whitney. And the way she sounded didn't give me Whitney, but I do like the fact that they used her original voice, like Whitney's original voice for the songs.
I gotta disagree with you on that.
And
I gotta disagree. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, that when you see her, she doesn't look like
her. But and so that part, that's why I said it was a lot. She did have her mannerisms down. And
so if you're able to embody the spirit, which doing the trailers, I questioned. I was like, I don't know. But I feel like after seeing the movie, I think she did a job of embodying her spirit and pretty much picking it up.
And I don't know who I would have wanted to be cast.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So you can't, and so you can't get.
She could definitely play a Brandy movie later on.
So being able to play and to look like the actor, sound like the actor or actress, and be able to give off their energy.
It might be big shoes to fill.
Yeah, I don't know if you necessarily can do that.
But like I think about people like Jamie Foxx that you forget Jamie Foxx. He is like Ray Charles.
Yeah, exactly. But that's like, but you comparing that, and that's I don't know. It's almost unfair to a sense, but between him and Chadwick Boseman, like they're like up there. You know what I'm saying? Those are some of the like best portrayals of biopics or whatever.
Yeah,
but you're not. But Jamie Foxx's and Chadwick Boseman's aren't growing on trees.
Always growing. You can't go pick them.
So,
you can't pick them.
All right. All right, so I guess we're ready for the favorite part of the show.
Ratings.
The rating.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a solid A. I will watch it again and again. I feel like it just brought, I love Whitney Houston. So for me as a fan, and I followed the story when her unfortunate passing, like I kept on looking up, she was such a boss and a great person, and I cried multiple times throughout the movie. So I'm gonna give it an A.
I've been wrestling with my score since we left the theater, and I've been trying to go back and forth. I think I'm gonna give this a B minus.
Okay.
I think I'm going. That's where I'm gonna land. As I stated before, you know, some of my issues was, you know, more or less the highlight reel, so to speak. And
it was like a documentary, in a sense, to me, and it was like a documentary biopic, so it was a different type of movie. So, but I see what he's saying. It could have been like a movie too.
Yeah, I mean, I just think going back to like, so you want to compare or use Jamie Foxx and Chadwick Boseman's portrayal of James Brown and Jamie Foxx's portrayal of Ray Charles. What made those movies A pluses is we got to sit with both of those characters like at the very beginning. I mean, we got to sit with them a lot. We got to sit, especially in Ray. And Ray, you got to sit with him like in the very beginning, and you got to you got to see the bad, and not only that, and even with James, and even in James Brown, you didn't sugarcoat it. You got to see the bad. You got to see the tough things. So, and certain scenes or certain things happened, it had a stronger impact.
You're right.
I think, and as opposed to this. Like we saw stuff, but the impact of it didn't have the impact that those certain scenes or certain situations had because we didn't see it, or we had a glimpse of it. And so I definitely understand. I feel like I understand the task that she was given. I feel like Cassie and Clive Davis, I think this was almost a love song to Whitney, and Whitney Houston has unfortunately been like. The one thing about, you know, they always say about celebrityism, like we love to build you up, but we love to tear you down. And unfortunately, Whitney Houston was one of those people that at the time we constantly tore down, and we cracked jokes, and we did this and the third. And that's how it is with a lot of people. Like you crack jokes and you don't appreciate talent. You know what I'm saying? Until the talent is gone, and then when the talent is gone, then you want to be like, oh my God, they was this and they was that and they was whatever. And so I feel like Cassie Lemmons, and along with, because Clive Davis is a producer on here, they took the appreciation that we have for what Whitney is, you know what I'm saying, and they put this into a movie. So the lovely part, you know what I'm saying, from the songs, you know, and you know what they decided to show, because I actually thought again from the trailers that they were not going to show certain stuff. Yeah, you did. Like I was kind of mad. Like I was like, the movie turned out to be a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Like I thought they was really going to sugarcoat a lot of stuff, and they did it. They just, the way they presented it and how they showed it was different, and how they went about doing it. Now, but excellent job like by Naomi Ackie. Like she did an excellent job of playing Whitney Houston, and shout out to Stanley Tucci as well. Like his portrayal of Clive Davis, you know, was good as well. I wish we would have had more Clive Davis and Whitney scenes in the movie, because they're just, you can tell that they have a love for each other. And again, shout out to Cassie Lemmons for being able to show that.
Yes, I agree.
All right, so if you would go ahead and do us a favor, hit that thumbs up button. We definitely appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, bruh, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We definitely appreciate it, and you can see more videos like this one. And if you want to go ahead and do us another favor, you want to go ahead and hit that button that's shaped like a bell. If you want to go ahead and do that, you'll get a notification.
Every time we drop a new video.
Every time we drop a new video. And if you want to go ahead and do us one more favor, you want to go ahead and comment down below. And what should they comment?
What's their favorite Whitney Houston song? What is your fave?
Might be hard.
Very much so.
What is your favorite Whitney Houston song? All right, we appreciate every single one of you. And I guess we'll holler at you. Peace.